All right, yo, going over the 1st of July. So today's been a pretty good day. I went and got a haircut, just chilled, took a nap, relaxed, made the video, got that posted, so I'm really happy about that. But just quick trade updates. So GA, I ended up getting out of it. GA could not commit the way that I wanted it to. It just would not commit. Really beautiful entry and whatnot, and it was in profit, pushing down. This was at the daily close. Yeah, this was at the daily close, so it looked promising, but right after the daily close, price just immediately went back up. And as soon as it closed above that trend line, I just went ahead and closed the trade for a very minimal loss. I lost maybe 0.5%. And then on top of that, I had an entry set up for GJ, which I'm currently in. This is that trade. So price comes down, pushes back up. Very strong close, daily close with this 4-hour candle. Now it's just pushing back up to create that lower high. And you can already see the loss of momentum there. It's just kind of taking its time, but you can already see that loss of momentum. But yeah, as soon as it does that, it's gonna drop. And then this is where I need price to get to for me to pass phase one. So it's just 100 pips. GJ can easily clear 100 pips in a night, in a couple of hours. So feeling pretty confident, very, very, very confident about this trade. We'll see what happens, but yeah, I'll keep y'all updated. All right, yo, today is the 2nd of July, and quick update. I officially passed phase one. So a little bit of backstory. I was in this GA trade, I talked about it. However, GA did not move the way that I wanted it to move at first. And it was just taking too long. Plus I had this set up coming for GJ. So I just decided to close out a GA early, just close out the trade because at the time it was pushing back up. It had broke above this trend line. So I just closed out. And then immediately after that, I got into this trade, this GJ trade, and price went straight to TP. So I was able to catch exactly what I needed to go ahead and pass phase one. I woke up this morning when it happened, and I woke up like right at 7 and saw my alert go off that said, basically, you passed phase one. So really grateful for it. I am really grateful for it, but on the outside, I've been here before, and so it's like job's not done yet. I still need to go ahead and pass phase two, get funded, and then work to get the first payout, you know? So realistically, I'm like 3 trades away. If I can win my next 3 trades in a row, I should be able to request a payout. But yeah, as far as next updates or I guess setups, I would like to see GJ continue to push up maybe to the 0, if not a little bit more, and then have a quick sell off to the 195. But outside of that, we're good. You know, I think it's gonna be a very, 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 very simple trade setup. So like I said, grateful to God, but it's a beautiful day. I'm about to go to Bible study and go teach Kristen. Well, have our teaching session and go over some stuff. But yeah, it's gonna be a great day. All right, it's currently July 4th. I got my bag packed officially, and we're officially heading off to Chicago. So really grateful for God. He provided absolutely everything for this trip. So here in a couple hours, I'll be in Chicago with my sisters, with my family, and we're gonna have a good time. So come on, Justice. Some of that stuff is over, y'all be careful. Ready, Justice? Come on. Come on, Justice. Come on, Justice. Dang, Jella. US. Oh, it went right to it. You try it again? No. All right, yo. Today is July 13th officially, and I haven't recorded in a minute, so just a couple updates. First and foremost, I was in Chicago, had a pretty decent time out there in Chicago. The only thing that kind of sucked was I wasn't able to sleep and really rest the way that I wanted to. And so I was really thrown off with that. However, God is so good and God is so amazing because I went to Chicago, I believe, going into phase 2. And when I started phase 2, phase 2, all you have to do is just grow the account by 5%, which a 5% trade is a one trade. One trade at 2% risk, a 1 to, I want to say 2.5 minimum, depending on the situation. And man, when I was in Chicago, I was laying there, and like I said, I wasn't feeling the best because I hadn't been resting and this and that. And the markets open up Sunday, and I'll go through and break down all of my trades, especially that last trade that I took. But there was EJ Friday close. EJ had already retested the weekly level. And I forget what level it is. I forget what level that is. I'm gonna try to be as accurate as I can be. The 168, right? Yeah. EJ had, I'm sorry, the 170. So EJ had broken above the 170 and went to retest the 170 going into Sunday. Now, traditionally, I don't take trades on Sunday. I wait till midnight, Monday at midnight to start taking trades. However, literally as I was sitting there, I felt the Holy Spirit intercede, was like, yo, check the charts, take this trade right now. And when I went to look at the charts, there was like a double bottom right off of the 170, but it was like a 30-minute engulfing candle, a really strong 30-minute candle for the 9 p.m. close Central Time. Took that trade, and then the next morning the trade went hit TP, thus allowing me to pass phase 2 and officially become funded. Now, fast forward, when I got home, I'm just waiting for all the verification stuff to get done, to go through. And it took a minute. But I was at work when they finally sent out all the funded stuff. Let me see if I can show y'all. But here, yeah, there it goes. There's the official funded trader achievement awarded on the 11th. For anybody who wants to question it, you can verify, use that QR code there. And then same thing, here's the other one straight from Top Tier, July 11th. So your boy's officially funded, and then the account is here officially, Lord, 100K. So we're officially funded. I'm really grateful. When it first happened, there was a sense of calmness and stillness. It hadn't really hit. And for the most part overall, I just felt You know how Kobe Bryant was like, jobs are not done, like jobs not finished. That's like that very stoic, just calm demeanor. That's how I really felt, because overall, I'm just really grateful to God. The thing that's the most important to me is the fact that, man, after losing that second account last year back in October, knowing everything that I had to go through, everything that the Lord walked me through to get back to this point, and especially since documenting all this since the beginning of the year, y'all have seen every single trade that I've taken. Y'all have seen all the losses that I've taken, the failed accounts, and yet how God has interceded, how he has matured me in this walk. And now's the time, to take this to the next level. So I'm really grateful. I'm really happy. And the moment that I saw these certificates is when it kind of hit for a moment. And I really just smiled and I was like, Lord, like, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And the coolest part of all of this is God is so good, because the main thing that was on my heart was we need to celebrate you, like celebrate yourself. And so I took time to really pray into that, to figure out what that was going to look like. And the Lord really showed up in the most beautiful way. Number one, I was able to sit down and have lunch with some people. The friend of mine, she picked me up from the airport. We went and got lunch, had a great meal, great conversation. Tomorrow, actually, I'm going to go sit down with another friend of mine, and we're going to go chill, have a great conversation, just catch up. I'm probably going to get food. But that's something that's really important to me. But God knows me better than I know myself. And knowing my schedule, because as soon as they sent out the certificate, I decided to just sit back, relax, and not look at the charts. And so from Thursday up until today, I hadn't looked at the charts, and I wanted to celebrate in between, but I had to work all throughout this weekend. And this is the most random thing, but last night while I was valeting, it started raining. It started raining really hard. And I literally felt like a little kid, because one of the messages that I remember from a church that I had visited, well, not a church I had visited, but when I went to the first church that I went back to visit. It was a message preached by Christine Kane, and I believe it was out of 2 Kings about Elijah. I don't know if it was Elijah or Elisha, but anyways, where the Lord told him to go deliver the message that the drought was going to end, and he sent the servant to the top, and he said to look over the sea and tell him what he saw. And 6 times he went up, and on that 7th time he went up, he saw a small cloud. And there was 2 big takeaways from that message. Number one, rain precedes your steps of obedience. So every step of obedience you take, rain follows. And rain signifies the end of a drought. And then number 2, being intentional to seek out and find the small cloud, because that small cloud turned into a storm, turned into rain, and which later ended the drought. And so literally being in the rain last night, having to adjust, move everything in, help out other different people, it was just this reminder of like provision, It was just this massive reminder of provision. I got to run around in the rain. I'm completely soaking wet from head to toe, and I'm just getting to help out people, have great conversations with people, experience the kindness, the joy of all these amazing people as we all came together to make sure that they got home, and they made sure that I was good. Like, they tipped me very well. We made so much money last night. I made $52 an hour last night. It was absolutely amazing for myself and my guy. And prayed over everybody, made sure they got home safe. Well, prayed over their vehicles to make sure that they got home safe. It was just truly, truly, truly amazing. And I'm really grateful, for all that the Lord is doing and preparation to go forward. And so the market opens up in an hour. The mindset this time around is to do everything the same. Last time where I messed up was there was a little bit of fear, I'm not going to lie to you, when I passed those first 2 prop firm challenges, because I put a time limit on myself, a very short one, and I was very fearful, especially in that second prop firm challenge. That God provided like 2 or 3 beautiful trade opportunities that I didn't see through. I didn't trust it. I just was like, all profit is good profit. I took and closed the trades early, and I ended up failing failed for a different reason, but that was a part of the reason why. And so this time around, it's the same thing. Like I said, I'm going to make a whole nother video going over all the trades, but
doing the same things, the same mentality. The strategy we have works. We are a successful, consistent, profitable day trader. We are good at what we do. We know what we're doing. And there's no reason for us to change because we went from evaluation challenge phase to funded, and now we're capable of getting a payout. And so I'm really grateful to God. And then the other thing that's really cool, like I said, y'all see it when I break it down, but my back test sessions from the past look exactly like how all of the trades that I took for this evaluation phase, where it was just steady, 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 and then it just went up, And so I'm grateful to see how my back testing has translated to real-time trading. And so anyways, like I said, I'm really grateful. I'm about to go to work, and then get ready to get this payouts, start making some money and do some other things that I have planned for the future. Because like I said, the goal is the same as video number 1, showing how the Lord allowed us to go from 0 to 250K personal or 250K withdrawn, this year. And it's very, very, very possible. It can all change in a moment. So yeah, but 100K, this is the first count of many, so praise God.